Hi there, I'm back and good morning. I just wanted to do another quick demo with my new Betty Crocker glass bowl food chopper. And this time I'm actually going to demonstrate a few different food items that this can chop. And I have some vegetables and things lined up here, but I want to get started first with making breadcrumbs. Now this could probably be done with dry bread, like if you toasted it or something like that. I'm going to use fresh bread, but it is getting kind of stale. I have a loaf of sourdough bread. There's just a few inches left of it, and it's getting kind of hard to make sandwiches with. So I'm going to go ahead and make breadcrumbs with what I have here. I just cut a couple of slices into chunks. And fresh breadcrumbs are good for things like meatloaf and other types of stuffings where you don't want big, hard, dry chunks. All right. I will say, too, that the bread I'm using has a very thick, very tough, chewy crust. So, all right, let's see what we have here. It's very evenly chopped. It is kind of a rough chop. I could probably keep going with that if I wanted them really, really fine. But I like that I don't have like all this dust and powder on the bottom and big stuff on top. It's actually pretty uniform. So let me pause and we'll get on to the next food. Okay, before I get on to the next thing that I want to put in here, I just wanted to talk about this. I forgot to mention it last night. That video was getting kind of long, so I just didn't get to it. This is just one of these rubber little things that you can buy like a package of to put between your more delicate cookware, like non-stick type of things, so it doesn't get scratched and marred while it's stacked in your cupboard. This really doesn't need it. I think it has enough weight and heft to keep still. But I did notice that some of the other models had like a rubber or silicone ring that you could snap on and off the bottom, or just set on the counter and set the bowl on there and it kind of keeps it from moving around. So I just decided that I would designate one of these little doohickeys here just for my chopper, just for a little insurance that doesn't go anywhere. But so far, playing with it, I have not had an issue with it scooting around. But I do have a stone countertop, which is kind of smooth and slippery. So my next batch I'm putting in here is walnuts. And I don't know if you heard the beeping before the pause. That was my oven timer. I was toasting these in the oven a little bit. Okay. All right. These look really nice. Okay, let's take a look. Very nice, very consistent. Oh boy, do these ever smell good. And right out of the oven. Very, very nice. Okay, so let me empty this out. We'll clean out the bowl and keep going. Okay, my next item, I'm going to do some almonds. And I wanted to do two different nuts because walnuts are a little bit softer and almonds are quite a bit harder, crisp, if you will. And I can still hear these crackling and crunching because I did toast these this morning too, and they're crackling from the cool air cooling them down. So it smells so good in here right now with all these nuts. Okay, so let's try the almonds now. All right. Oh boy, these smell really good too. So there's our almonds. These look pretty good too, very consistent. We'll let the camera focus on that a little bit. Okay. All right, let's get on to some vegetables. Okay, and now I want to try some carrots. I have baby carrots here, and they're cold right out of the fridge. All right. All right. Want my board to fall down here. Oh, wow. These look great. No pun intended. Look at that. Aren't they nice and evenly chopped? Wow, this is really going to come in handy whenever I get an order for carrot cake. Oh my goodness. And this would be great in soups and stews and things like that. You know, carrots are hard. They take a little longer to cook. That was lickety-split. I can't get over how fast that was. Looks great. All right, let me pause and we'll try another one. Okay, and now let's do some onion. I have a medium onion here that I've just peeled and quartered. All right, let's take a look here. Okay, it looked like everything wasn't getting down in the blades, but it's deceiving because you open it up and everything's chopped. So, and there's the onion. Let me get a spatula. I don't want to put my fingers in there. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I don't want to smell like onions. So that looks really nice. I mean, look at that. That's a nice consistent chop. You know, there's a few slightly larger slices that that hit the side of the bowl. But generally speaking, it looks pretty darn good. All right. I do want to show you too, I was playing with it last night for a few minutes. Right, you know, couldn't go to bed until I actually put some food in here. And I chopped up an entire head of garlic. And this is how it came out. Peeling the garlic was intensely time-consuming. I dropped, and this was probably, it was a big head of garlic too. It probably had to be 20 or more cloves. It was a huge head of garlic. And it probably took me 15, 20 minutes just to peel all of those. And I got them in the chopper and blitzed it literally 5 seconds. This is what I had. I mean, it was just this beautiful, consistent chopped up garlic. And now I have this ready to go whenever I need it for a soup or a stew or something where it's cooked. You know, where it doesn't matter that it isn't freshly chopped right at the time of cooking a recipe. So I hope, again, I hope this is helpful to you guys, that this is a great handy little tool. And I highly recommend it, or one like it with a glass bowl. Gantner, shush. Sorry about that. My dog is decided to scold the cats for playing around. At any rate, I hope this is helpful to you. You can see this chopper in action. I'm sure I'm going to get tons and tons of use out of it, and I do recommend getting something with a glass bowl if you really want to get more plastic out of your kitchen. So on that note, have a great day. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any uploads. Have a great day. Bye-bye.